So we're here with President and CEO Jessica Phillips of CA Human Services. And Jessica and her organization were the winners and the recipients of last year's Sandler Training Scholarship. And so, Jessica, thanks for joining us for a minute or two today. And I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. One, when you look back to last year and you saw this Sandler Training Scholarship, um, what prompted you to apply for the scholarship? What were you hoping to get?
Well, Robin, at that point last year, I guess it was probably December, we had been putting a lot of effort into create our marketing strategy. We were working with a consultant on that. And, we had these great new glossy, pretty materials to talk about, all of the things we do at CA. But I knew that we needed more than that. I knew that we needed a way to use those materials to engage with folks in a way that would help to build our pipelines. And I think the real challenge for nonprofits is that, a lot of times we get in our own way because we act like charities and try to give things away. And I knew that in order for us to continue to be sustainable, we really had to focus on building pipelines, finding, clients who need our services and can pay something for those services. So I was, excited to hear about the opportunity and really, hoping that this was going to be a game changer for us in our organization in terms of giving us kind of, a way, a playbook to do that type of thing.
So what's your experience been like?
My experience has been, I've felt all kinds of different emotions with, this opportunity. So it's something that was pretty new to me. So it forced me to kind of stretch and grow. Sometimes it was really uncomfortable because I'm flexing new muscles, doing things that, are not fluent. But what was so fabulous about this experience was the support from you, the coaching that you gave, but also the support from the peers in the group. So I appreciate so much the opportunities to be able to, not only learn, the system that's right behind you. I mean, it's one thing to know something, and it's another thing to be able to, do that skill and practice that behavior to a point that it becomes kind of fluent and part of, your how you do things. And so that part has been really fabulous to be able to get that, experience, that support. Yeah.
So, you have been working with us for the past year. And so really, since March, I mean, we've been in this pandemic and tough times for all organizations, but particularly, I think, nonprofits. And I'm just curious, in addition to what you said, I mean, are there any examples or any thoughts on how partnering with Sandler has helped you navigate through 2020?
Yeah. Well, first off, it was when all of this hit with COVID, I was, wondering how is this going to work? We were in your office and everything was live and in person. And then all of a sudden you guys just shifted and you just started playing around with the technology that you had. And that, although I thought it was going to be really awkward, it actually was a blessing to be able to stay connected like that. With a group of people who are committed to kind of improving. So the connection piece was helpful. But more than that, Robin, there were days where, I'd come into class and you think that you're going to learn a little bit about, how to use the pain funnel or, how to create your own cookbook. And what you get is kind of like life coaching. Like what you provide to the group is ways to kind of monitor the head trash, and the things that are getting in your way. And I so appreciate the way that the sessions focus not only on kind of like, the tactics that you're supposed to be using, but like what we all bring to the table every single day, the external pressures, the stuff we're dealing with COVID, the stuff we're dealing with families. You kind of like, there was a little bit of psychological support in it as well, which was awesome.
Well, Jessica, you have been, and your organization have been a model client. You were the first recipient of our nonprofit scholarship, and you have set the bar so high. I really don't know if anyone can even approach. You guys were exactly what we were looking for, and the kind of relationship that we've had is exactly what we were looking to do. So we'll still be here in the wings to support you forever. And we're just really proud of all the work you and your team have done.
So there's a lot of great nonprofit leaders out there that need Sandler. You're going to find somebody that's going to step
All
up.
right.
So thank you so much for the opportunity.
Okay. Thank you, Jessica.